Good day and welcome to my daily devotional for Monday the 31st of March. Our reading is from Hebrews chapter 9 and verses 23 and 24. Therefore, indeed, it was necessary that the copies of the heavenly things had to be cleansed with these things. However, the heavenly things had to be cleansed with a better sacrifice than these. For Christ did not go into the holy place that was made with human hands. These are copies of the true things. However, he went into heaven itself in order to appear in the presence of God on our behalf. At Easter time, we often sing the hymn, "There is a green hill far away, outside a city wall, where our dear Lord was crucified, who died to save us all." And that's by Cecil Francis Alexander, written in 1848. It expresses the fact that we all know. It is quite simply that Jesus died outside the city of Jerusalem. He didn't die as the animals did within the temple walls. His blood was not collected and then sprinkled over the temple furnishings and the people. There was no religious ceremony that accompanied the death of Jesus. There was probably no recognition, as Jesus shed his blood on the cross, that he was the Lamb of God, taking away the sins of the world. However, he did so with a far greater sacrifice than all the myriads of sacrifices put together which had been offered to God since the time of Moses. When Jesus gave up his spirit, he went through the heavens to appear in paradise. Now, the word paradise comes from the Persian language, Avistan, and means an enclosure, a garden, or a park. In Revelation chapter 2 and verse 7, we read that Jesus said, "He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To him who overcomes, I will give the right to eat from the tree of life, which is the paradise of God." From this, we learn that the tree of life is in paradise. Jesus assured the dying thief that he would be joining Jesus in paradise on that day. Breathing his last, Jesus went into paradise. And then he was resurrected by the power of God and returned to earth a few times before ascending to appear before the Father in heaven on our behalf. We have already seen in Hebrews chapter 7, verse 25, that this is where Jesus is now, interceding for the saints. That's you and I. This means that he is able to completely save those who are drawing near to God through him, as he is living always to intercede on their behalf. Rejoice in the fact that right now, Jesus is interceding for every one of us.